Friends, I slept horrible last night. I slept horrible last night because what I'm starting today gives me tremendous anxiety. Unbelievable anxiety. And so I tossed and turned around because I was just like, oh my God, I'm really doing this. Something I've fantasized about doing for some time. No turning back now. It is early in the morning on Memorial Day, and I have, last night after filming the vlog that I put up today, me and my friends ripped apart my office in about 2 hours. And this is going to be the future home of the Brickey vlog, where in here I will have 1, 2, 3, and 4 different sets that I'm going to build so that the vlog can make all kinds of content. We can do all kinds of creative stuff together, and so that we also have a studio home base. That all begins right now. Oh my God, I'm doing it. And for a minute I thought that if my leg was injured, that this would just be the only thing I could do for a while. So I was pacing myself on when I was going to kick this mission off. But now that I know where I'm at with things, now's the time to build this. So yeah, let's get started. Hopefully you'll find this entertaining, and hopefully it'll be kind of fun to get led into the creative process and to build the studio together. At least that's the thought. All right, enough yakking. There's a lot of work that I have to get done, because the goal is to be able to have at least my computer, my desk rebuilt by end of day. But first, the entire room has to get repaired and painted, because this color is the worst color you could have for filming videos. It's green. I mean, that eliminates so many things. This has been very stressful on Larry. He's not a fan of all the chaos at home with everything that's going on right now. So stopped to get a little something for myself. And I got something for the boy. You want a little puppuccino? Yeah, you do. Can you get that little baby nose in there? I got you feeling a little bit better, a little less stressed. Is it good? Larry, is it good? Okay, I'm going to try to break this down, explain it to you, while I also explain it to myself. Because this is the reason why I just could not sleep last night. I have tremendous anxiety about doing anything to my office space, because my office space is where I'm the most productive. It's my creative space. It was never anything fancy. I've never decorated an office, never decorated a home. I've never had my dream home. I just don't emotionally feel like I'm worthy of decorating. That's a whole other thing that we can talk about some other time. Let's just file that under the popcorn bucket. But because of this project, I can mentally wrap my mind around making the office, because the office is a studio for the vlog. And some days I'll just need to be able to film a video from the studio, because that's the type of story I want to tell, or that's what fits into the day. So I was able to process, this is something I want to do. I've been dreaming of doing it for a while, but there was tremendous anxiety on just taking my computers apart, and just it's in boxes, it's all over the living room, and I just couldn't sleep last night because I was so worried about not being able to get work done. we all have our things, right? Like I was telling Glass today, I'm like, I would rather be told, hey, you need to walk out on stage and do 10 minutes at the Super Bowl with no heads up. I would rather do that than mess around with any sort of home repair, home design. It's just not my thing. And even though I'm the design guy and my brain works in a design way, it's too personal for me. And I know this all sounds crazy, but like, we all have that fear. I have no social anxiety fear. I have no fear of taking bold moves with my career. Like there's so many moments that I'm fearless in my life. But strangely, this is where I do have fear. So ripping apart the office, rebuilding it, it'll be awesome when it's done. But right now, I'm like physically tired from not being able to sleep, emotionally tired because of how this affects me. And it's just why it's always been easier for me to go, you know what? Instead of messing with the office, let's stay in our comfort zone. Let's just make. That's just where I'm at mentally. If I have to make a video and a quick turnaround, no problem. Need to record, produce a podcast and get it done in 90 minutes? No problem. Need to take a Zoom meeting and talk to, the president of licensing at one of the biggest entertainment companies? No problem. Need to go do a presentation in front of creatives at Disney or Mattel? No problem. None of those things rattle me whatsoever. Need to interview somebody who's insanely famous that has an amazing life? Let's get in there. I need to know their story. Need to decorate your office? Big problem. You know what? It actually feels good just saying it out loud. Okay. This guy needs a little bit of exercise and we'll keep moving forward. I'm up on top of Long Beach because I had to, of course, do the Home Depot run because every project starts with Home Depot. Yeah, I'll take a sponsorship. I'm not above it. Okay, you were good. Let's cruise. Thank you. I appreciate your patience. I know you hate walking on gravel.
Wanting for an answer to this tired out complaint. I get in my own way. 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 I get in my own way.
Noon, and the room is painted a dark gray for a very, very specific reason. When you have fair color skin like mine, this is a great color to go with. So the next task is, this is design wall. So this wall over here will have my desk. This is where I do all my creating, and then the ugly wood door, that's going to get covered with something fun to help out with the sound because it's an echo box right now. And then I also have to figure out ceiling fan because the holes are all stripped out and I don't have any bolts. So got to figure that out next. So those are the next two tasks. But dude, this gray is going to be awesome. Because the cool thing about gray is that it will absorb whatever colors that you project on it. It'll dry in spots. But you need to go with a flat colored paint so there's no reflection on all of my camera lights, and there's a lot of them. So it's important that it's non-reflective. And then the cool thing about the gray is that if you cast a color gel on it, dark gray absorbs colors, but it releases them in a very organic way. So I can have a very natural gradient if I so choose to do that. And then that window is gone. Wait till you see the plan with the window. It's a wild one. And these are two. There's a cool plan to make this a multi-use wall. Some of the walls will have several different types of shoots that can happen in them, and this is going to be one of those walls that I've envisioned to use a couple of different ways. But something fun is going to go up there to make it possible. Second trip to Home Depot. Need to figure out how I can get that ceiling fan up in the ceiling, and one of these were broken from my pickup this morning. And there's another way more expensive item that I'm going to try to pick up as well. Do you know where this brand's at, sir? Thank you.
You know what? What's wrong with this one?
Perfect.
How many you need?
Just one. Thank you very much. Just need to swap that out. Yeah, thank you.
No worries. Have a good day.
Dude, this looks so good.
Mark, you want a hammer and nail? Here you go. Get in there.
This is a weird height. Thought I could get it in one swing, but 8. This is the 42?
This is the 42-inch base, and this is a 42-inch width. Hear me out on this addition that they have.
Yeah.
What if you use some metal brackets and mounted a camera in here, and then you were like, okay, so here's the, like...
Oh, so go...
The whole thing.
Go the whole rig.
thing, and then figure out a way to camera and lights in here because you have power.
All right. Let me see what it looks like it's close, because it looks like a grill. That's the only thing. Like, I don't know how this looks.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, work shit.
Yeah, that just looks more... Like, this vibe feels more inviting than this
Yeah,
one.
oh,
This would come up above the window.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're not inviting anyone to shit. We're making content, brother. I'm just saying, from your, like, what you're going to do in here,
Yeah.
I don't know if this is easier for you to, if there's a camera here and you're like, all right.
Yeah, I feel like
okay,
this...
So Walt's first mistress lived across the street, but his girlfriend lived at the start of the block.
Right,
but
right.
His wife was right here.
Right.
So that's why there's a tunnel in the Catella.
But I think you could just get this bottom piece. This is a combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let me see what this... So this... They just sell this as one unit,
They
right?
sell this bottom piece as just a 42-inch, like,
We don't have to make this, right? It's already pre-made?
Yeah, it's pre-made.
yeah, well, watch your head though, bro.
I mean... Let me see this thing shut. Yeah, I don't know. That just feels like too much.
That's okay.
You could probably
Yeah.
flat stock in here, though.
I could. I got flat
Oh,
stock.
brother, he's going to need about 100 of these to fit all this stuff.
I had literally already forgot about the ceiling fan screw.
No, we didn't.
No.
Oh, man, it's been stabbing me in the leg and in my pants.
Let me see that.
Those measurements good, or do I need to?
Fully on a mission.
Yeah.
Mark, hold that real quick. Just put your foot on that.
Because Chris is unstoppable.
AID Christmas gift exchange from Brian.
Oh, that's a sick knife.
Yeah.
That looks illegal.
Might be.
Get these
In
players.
this state.
your way, Brickey. I was gonna take them out.
If you're keeping track, this is the third hardware store visit, but this time just doing the neighborhood.
Like something like this? Yeah, that's like the non-digital one, and there's a few different brands here that might have more.
This place has the wildest shit. Yeah, I got the test back. Magic 8 Ball said very doubtful this is our last visit.
Hey, those are fucking great.
This is the one part that I did. Nailed it. There's always one part of every project that's going to be the kick in the dick, and this is it.
Okay. Oh, now I'm in it, dude. Now I'm in the woofer.
Put it on high. See if high works. Oh yeah.
Thank fucking God, dude.
All right. What a day. 7 o'clock. I've been going straight since like 5:30. Barely slept last night because of all my anxiety. I did get some of the vlog I was going to release today edited, but I would do a little bit of work and then I had to pause and deal with the painting of the office. And then as a total surprise, Hammer and Glass showed up and they pushed this whole project like a week ahead. If I was doing all this by myself, I would be so much further behind than I am. So obviously, I'm not going to say, hey, or obviously, I'm so tired. I'm obviously not going to say, hey, you guys need to leave them edited in a video because they were so nice to give me all of their time. Putting in the ceiling fan, you know when you do home stuff, there's always going to be that one thing that just takes way too much time. That's way more effort than what it should be. Check 1, 2. And I know I don't even have my proper microphone in here. I gotta call it. I'm so tired. So, yeah. Schedule kind of got thrown off a little bit, but it's all for a bigger and grander vision. And I have so much anxiety about doing stuff like this. I typically don't enjoy it. And I had a fantastic day doing it with my buds. Like, friends will make the things that suck even more fun. So I'm going to stop here. Maybe I pick up this tomorrow and for the first time ever the vlog rolls over a day. I don't really know. I just know that I need to go to bed. I'm absolutely exhausted and very, very grateful for all the help that I got today to get all this done as fast as I did. So see you in a minute, maybe.
All right, it is a new day that brings with it a new amount of energy. It's Tuesday, day after Memorial Day, so it feels like a short week Monday. Want to bring you guys in the process of getting everything set up. So before I build my desk, because I'm waiting for like proper cord management stuff to show up, I want to show you my travel rig real quick. So this right here, this is my baby. This is the best Apple computer I've ever had. It's a 15-inch. It's the smallest MacBook Pro that they make. I went with a smaller computer because when I travel, smaller is better. And I have monitors and stuff, but I maxed it out. So I think this is somewhere between a $5,000 and $7,000 computer. Like I went all in on this. Once again, I got the smallest iPad Pro. When I edit, I need 2 monitors. On this device right here, on this laptop, is where all my control panels are. And then on this iPad Pro is where the video is. I like to have control panels in one area and then the video unobstructed on its own screen. So as I'm editing, it's like I'm watching TV. This will not stay here. This is temporary. Had to, of course, put on the attachment for the drinks. Remote control for the ceiling fan. That's going to find a place. Violent Gentleman ice cold water. These guys brand everything. Even though you'll notice I'm always wearing AirPods. Like I wear AirPods all day long. I even sleep with them in. I have 2 pair of AirPods. One's on the chargers, one are in my ears. But when I edit, I use these Sony over-the-ear noise-canceling headphones. They have a really good mix in them, and it blocks out the outside world. And then what hopefully we're going to get into later today is over here on this new piece that I got that was a Memorial Day sale. Saved $100 on that thing, which was nice. But this will be a 2-camera top-down shoot area where down here, you'll be able to see my hands. And up here, you'll be able to see me kind of talking to you. Door getting replaced. Window treatment here, and I am taking this window out, but that will all come in time because Rome or the Fun Factory wasn't made in a day. And somebody said, oh, Brickey has a name for his office, the Fun Factory. I can't go with that. That was Rob Diedrich's name for his place downtown. So we'll have to come up with something else, but I'm basically treating the office build out this way. I have my temporary workstation that I've edited, from Walt Disney World and from all over whenever I travel. So I can just work on that. I'm trying not to put anything back on the desk until the proper accessories show up for it. And if I don't have the proper accessories, I'm just spending all the money now and just getting everything dialed in. So, you know, in a short amount of time, it'll be expensive, but in a short amount of time, everything will be dialed in and I can just start moving forward. But like last night, I got a burst of energy before bedtime and I said, you know what? I want to take the new office for a spin. And I just put my camera over here on this desk, which is a adjustable height desk. Got the camera angle right, put one of my studio lights right here, sat on the couch, was able to do a one take video and just with the proper color, proper lighting, proper camera. It gives me so much power on the busiest days just to be able to sit down and tell one quick story or get out one quick thought or just give an update on like what happened with the day and why things are pushed back or whatever. Like an immense amount of personal empowerment just after day one. Amazing. See you tomorrow at the live stream. No vlog tomorrow, live stream. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for going on this journey with me. We're only getting started.